Hey Sarah, what's up, honey? Hey Royalty Cosmo. Y'all see my big forehead today? They talk about my scarf enough, so I was like, let me put a wig on. Yeah, work. I just finished working. Well, I'm not finished working. I'm doing taxes, but Jamie sent me something that just blew me away. Hey, Suge. Hey, Orton. Y'all, like, I just saw this and I am blown away. Hey, April. Hey, Selena. Um, Y'all know we just did the artistic videos on the 3rd, right? What I see. Hey, Chopper. Hey, Big D. What's up, Mr. Harold? Y'all know we did the video. Okay, we did the artistic videos, right? I'm gonna get y'all to watch something with me because Jamie sent this to me. And it disturbs me because we just did this video. Okay, so here we go. Hey, Storm. This is what I'm shocked about. Share this with you guys. This happened here in Louisiana. An artistic child handcuffed to chair at Louisiana school. What's up, Logic? This pissed me off because we just did these videos. And to hear this happening, it's crazy. Yes, this happened in Louisiana, in Winsboro. Apparently, hold on. Why is it not playing?
If you are over the age of 45 and never had a colonoscopy, now's the time. Visit lgec.net and register for your free procedure.
This is
from the
sad.
General Endoscopy Center.
This is why the parents are afraid to let their kids go out in public because stuff like this happening. Hey, Jamie.
Topping our second half hour on Fox, why did police handcuff a 9-year-old boy?
9 years old, y'all.
A child on the autism spectrum at that. His mother shares her outrage with Fox 14's Bria Jones. We'll also hear from Winsboro's police chief.
A 9-year-old special needs student handcuffed to a chair at Winsboro Elementary School. This photo was snapped by his mother, Sharina Henderson, after she got the call to come pick him up.
I noticed he's in the classroom by himself, 4 adults surrounding him. He doesn't have on shoes. He's basically foaming at the mouth.
The end result of an episode, Zycaden, says started after he did not want to do his math work.
And starts doing stuff, and why don't take me? Then they called principal, and then put my car in the handcuffing.
Something his mother says never should have happened.
You handcuffed my kid to a chair. What was logical about that?
I reached out to the principal here at Winsboro Elementary School, who told me he could not comment on the matter and directed me over to the superintendent, who was out sick for the day. And while I was on campus, a police officer came from across the street at the precinct and told me the school called and requested I leave campus. I then went over to talk with Police Chief Willie Pierce. He says, according to the school's documents, Zycaden tried to headbutt and hit teachers. At that point, he says his officer took the appropriate actions, despite the department not having a policy for handling special needs students.
If we stand back and watch this child keep doing what he's doing, somebody's going to get injured. And we're here to prevent anybody getting injured. Him being placed in handcuffs did not hurt that child.
Henderson says her child is traumatized and accommodations should be made for kids with disabilities. Reporting, Bria Jones, Fox 14 News.
Henderson says Zycaden was suspended for 5 days and she's now planning to homeschool. She has a pending case against the police department. She believes that this was an act of retaliation, and however, the police chief says that's untrue.
There could be many reasons why you haven't gotten a colonoscopy. Maybe you're afraid.
Now I got a lot to say about this whole situation because this child is 9 years old. 9. It's blurry. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. But as long as y'all heard. 9 years old. Okay? There should be some type of protocol. I mean, if it's a special needs class, I'm sure the teacher is used to handling special needs kids and they know how to handle these children. Hey, socially balanced. So why is it that he had to be handcuffed? I don't know, y'all. I don't know why it's blurry. Why did he have to be handcuffed? Why did it take 5 adults to, like I know how violent an autistic child can get. I mean, I dealt with it with my nephew. But there is, there's protocols that's a 9-year-old child. That he's 9. Of course, the teacher should know that certain pressure on an autistic child will cause him to go into a reaction. He will go off. They know that. They know that there's things that'll trigger them. So if he didn't feel like doing his work, something is going on that he didn't feel like he felt the need to do his mat work at that time. So why wasn't he taken out the class, or why wasn't he told, okay, give me your work and put your head down on the desk? He is in a special needs class. They are trained to handle special needs kids. So why did the situation go all the way left? Is what I don't understand. Why did it have to escalate to the cops being called? If you are a special needs teacher, you deal with this every day. I don't get it. I don't get it. And for the chief to sit and get on the news and say something as, well, we don't want nobody to get hurt. This child wasn't hurt by being in handcuffs. He's autistic. What if he would have went into a rage while handcuffed and he could have hurt himself? He was already foaming from the mouth. Anything could have happened. That is why people like my sister have a fear of letting her child out into the public. That is why so many parents are so afraid of letting their kids out and about, because the way people treat them. Right, she lied on her resume something because school year is almost over. So I'm sure every day there's going to be a child that's going to react in the classroom. Hey KT, it's crazy. It don't make sense to me. There's something wrong with this story completely. It's something wrong. Completely wrong. Cause it's no way. What's up, Mac? It's no way this child should have been handcuffed. It's no way this child should have been handcuffed to a chair because he said he was trying to headbutt the teacher. If you're going to be scared of these kids, I know a lot of people that deal with special needs children. Right. How did y'all restrain him to handcuff him? How were y'all able to calm him down to handcuff him? And he was calm when his mom took the picture of him handcuffed. So at some point he cooled off. So why was he handcuffed and foaming from the mouth, shoes off and everything? With something not right? The teacher must have had a bad day and just didn't feel like dealing with the children. I don't know. Dealing with special needs kids, it is a lot of work. Yes, it is. But you choose to take on that job. And it is no reason why this child should have been handcuffed, foaming from the mouth. No, why wasn't the nurse called? Why wasn't his mom called to see if his prescription, if he took his medicine? Like something is going on. Why is he cutting up? I know me personally, I deal with my nephew. I've dealt with him when he was at that age. And when he would cut up and he didn't want to act right, we just would let him wander off and do his own thing till he calmed down. So if he didn't want to do his med work, I mean, it's not like he gonna fail anyway. Let him put his head down on the desk. Exactly, Oren. That's why we need more awareness. This is why those videos was so important to us, because I learned just from doing my video, from my research, that I learned that when they react like that, that is their way of calming down. They are overwhelmed. His med work probably overwhelmed him. Maybe if she would have sat next to him and asked him, okay, what you don't understand about your work today? What is it you need help with? Because something triggered him into that rage. And from my understanding, that's the way they react when something is bothering them. So that is why we need awareness, because I don't want my nephew to be stuck in the house constantly. Exactly. And that's the thing. That's why the awareness is so important. Because if he was 19 years old dealing with the officers, we already know he would have been shot and killed. And they would have made a whole story of say he was a threat, he was this, he was that, and everything else. We see this every day on the news. He is human. He is human. Please, Tammy, because we need to continue the awareness. We need to continue using our platforms for things as such. Yes, we want to have fun on YouTube. We want to make sure that we put out positive messages. But this right here is exactly what people who have autistic kids are afraid of. This is why they keep the kids in the house and sheltered and away from the world, because things like that. And the way the officer spoke about him as if he had no regards for this child needs. Oh, he him being in handcuffs didn't hurt him. So now every time he's gonna see handcuffs, he's gonna go into a rage. That is gonna cause a reverse reaction from him. He will not trust the police. So when he get older, he will remember this incident. And if he get approached by an officer, what can happen? That is crazy. That's crazy. I fought the school. I fought the teachers. And then when the news got there, they called the officers to have the news put out. They don't want this to go viral. They don't want the public to know that this is going on. They don't want other parents who have autistic children to ask questions, because now we wonder what these kids are being treated like in the classroom. So if the teacher had a bad day at home, when she come to work and she feel like she don't want to deal with your kids, then what? What was the risk? When you deal with special needs kids, you already know what you signed up for when you got into that job. You know what it's like. You know what it's going to be like. There's people who deal with special needs kids every day. If you had a bad day, you should have called in. Right. You sure right. Oh no, she didn't. And he probably got overwhelmed from the med test. So cause I like, when we get a test and we're not prepared for it and we try to read over it, we get overwhelmed and we be like, oh my God, like this is a lot. This is a lot. Like I have a lot of text papers right here at my table. And it overwhelms me because I'm like, how am I gonna get all of this done? This child probably looked at this med test. He probably didn't sleep well last night, the night before. Don't know what happened at his house, what happened on the school bus, what happened on the playground before he entered class. And then boom, this happens. And then the teacher, you call the cops. You called the police. So your certification for your job, you're not equipped to be a special needs teacher. You didn't go sit down and be like, what's the child name? Zacaden. You ought to be like, you could have go sit down and figure out, Zacaden, what's going on? What's wrong? Walk around. Go take a break. Here, you need some water. You need to go to the restroom. Calm him down. But you got on the phone and called the cops. And then the child suspended for 5 days. 5 days from school. How much punishment is he supposed to get? He's handcuffed. Basically, he's arrested. And he's suspended from school. And when he go back to school, he have to go right back into this classroom. This is sickening to me. Hello, lovely natural. That is sickening to me. I'm sure he panicked when the cops came, because when his mom found him, his shoes was off and everything else. Like, what? So imagine how he's going to react to police now when he see the officers. Now, how will he react? Okay, G Mama. What happened when Queen Seven Kings, a 9-year-old special needs child with autism, was handcuffed in the classroom because he didn't want to take a math test. The teacher felt threatened and she called the police. And the police handcuffed him, had him foaming from the mouth, basically out of his shoes. But the officer, the chief of police, said as long as the child was perfectly fine, he didn't have any he was okay. That don't sit right with me at all. Like I oh y'all, when Jamie tagged me in this news, I was like, I cannot. Now I know it's more that we have to do for this autism, because we do have family members, we do have friends, we do have co-workers, we have the mental damage. Definitely he's going to resist police when he see them now. And just like, oh no, she didn't say, when he makes 19 and he encounters a police officer, he's going to remember this incident. What if he was older? What if this happened in Walmart? That's the awareness we're trying to bring. We're trying to get people alert that special needs, autism is at different levels. They will not react. They don't see the world as we see the world. They don't calm down the way that we calm down. Yeah, we're going to have to find out what's going on with these teachers in the school, because she must have had a bad day. And because the child didn't want to take his test, she calls the police. I don't understand where, like, if you're a teacher, you deal with this child. School is almost out. You've been dealing with him all year. Why did you have to call the police this time? Right. Most teachers are not certified. But if you're dealing with special needs, I think the certification should be 100%. It should be checked. And I think that there should be training. Because when you deal with special needs kids, you deal with them because of it's a passion. It's a passion, and it's something you enjoy doing, and you enjoy them. So why is it yesterday you had a problem? Well, this actually happened on the 6th. Yeah, yesterday. Why did you have a problem that day? I don't, this is so heartbreaking to me. This bothers me. Um the mother name is Sharina Henderson. I'm gonna see if I could contact the mother, because my sister went through this a lot with my nephew, with his behavior in school. I don't ever remember them calling the police. I always remember them contacting the mom. They would call my sister, or they would call one of us to come and get him. That's what they would do. But to call the police for adults,
There could be.
yeah, I don't know. This, like, I don't understand this, y'all. I don't. And it bothers me, because now I understand why parents feel like, I'm sure when he saw the police, he probably lost his cool. Thank you. Thank you, Logic. Yes, we do. We need to. Y'all don't understand. We really do. Because I know I'll be in Walmart. And I be seeing some of these kids on top of the baskets losing their whole damn mind. And I just be wanting to grab them and just pinch them and spank them and whatever. But now I'm understanding why they react the way they react, and why they cry the way they cry, and they do the things that they do. They see the world totally different than what we do. If y'all don't mind, if we all on YouTube, if y'all can go search High Priceless Beauty, if y'all can go look at some of the autism videos that is out on YouTube, y'all can actually see how these kids see the world. They don't see things as we see it. A lot of, like, our anxiety is theirs time 10. Our anxiety text has nothing to do, nothing, the way they have to deal with it. And some of them deal with it with rage. Some of them bang their heads. Some of them rock. Some of them cry. There's different ways that they deal with their autism to calm down. So I really want to bring awareness. I'm going to try to reach out to the mom. I'm going to try to see if I can find the mom. I'm going to try to reach out to the mom some kind of way so I can find out what. And I thank each and every one of you guys for being here. I thank each and every one of you guys for your support. Y'all also remember some of our fellow YouTubers. Priceless Beauty, your son cry a lot. You see, we have so many of our fellow YouTubers that we support every day that have a kid that's suffering with some type of special need. And if we support them, we support their kids. And when routines change, they cannot deal with it. They can't. They can't. They are familiar with their surroundings and routine. They love a steady routine. They don't adapt well to change. And all those things, y'all, we need to make people aware of. We need to get people on board because these kids don't deserve to be stuck in a house. These kids don't deserve not to be able to go out shopping and go to the local stores and water parks and all those things. They deserve to live life just like we do. We need to understand them. They are not a threat. They are not a threat. That is just their way of releasing the emotions that the emotions that they feel. Their emotions are not intact as ours. So I just ask that each and every one of them, do you think losing weight has got something to do with their condition? If they are stressed, they will lose weight. Because remember, certain things stresses them out. And the bad part is um they cannot tell us how they feel about a lot of things. Yes, they live just like us, Mr. Howard. Like, it's just the ignorance of the world. And we have a platform as YouTubers. We have a platform as parents, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends. We have a place to make it known. We have a place to make it known. We have to stand behind it. We have to really push it. We have to let people know that wake up our ignorance. Wake up our ignorance. Because this right here, it could happen. This happening every day. Just because we see this story, we may not see the other stories. We may not know what's going on everywhere else in the world. Because my nephew, he would get kicked out of school every day. And we would just go get him from the school. And he would be all right. It runs in your family. Yep. I have two nephews. With autism. My baby nephew, my niece, she just found out that he's going through it. And we know that it's something that happened in his years after 3 that caused this trigger to go on. Because on first he was normal. Nothing. And then all of a sudden it just came about. So I don't really know, but I'm trying to research and learn more because things that I thought I knew about it, I'm just finding out more. Like the more I research it, there's a lot of families who are on YouTube that has channels that show you the different steps and the different levels of autism. I even read one comment under one of those people posters in a troll put why do y'all keep having children if they're autistic? What? God created people of all kinds, and it's no need to be judgmental and feel like that. Like, wow. Hey, McKay, it is. It's serious. It's serious, and we have the place to make it known. We have the place to get the attention. We have the place to make sure that people know what is really going on. Like I said, I am going to try to reach out to the mom. I'm going to see if I can reach out to the mom and find out what's going on and see if I can even get an interview with her. It's about a disabled child, special needs child. Would you lead them to keep them in the house? You know what, Slim? You are correct. Priceless Beauty, try to like get his environment with things that he loves. You know what I'm saying? Make his environment comfortable with things that he loves. See, my son, my nephew, he loves phones and hats and mirrors. He likes to look at himself in the mirror. So my sister keeps up mirrors and he keep his hats around, and then he have all kind of broken cell phones. Like he cannot live without those things. And that's what keeps him comfortable. He don't like when a lot of kids is around. He don't like certain noises. Remember, certain things trigger them. Certain smells, certain things trigger them. So for him to, did you recently move? Price's Beauty? Something he's uncomfortable about something. Because some places that you'll move, certain things, like you gotta pay attention to a lot of things like that. Because my sister, when she was living in an apartment, my nephew, he wasn't comfortable there. So he would sleep in her room on the floor. Like he would creep in her room. He would not sleep in his room. Now at the new house she's in, he'll sleep in his room and he don't like nobody in his room. So certain things cause them to be uncomfortable. So we just have to, y'all, I'm just hoping that we can make enough noise, that we can make a change, that we can just find some kind of solution to this, because everybody deserves to be treated like somebody, regardless to their disabilities. Shoot, we deal with so many crazy people on YouTube every day, you know, and we treat everyone the same, so we should be treating everyone in the world the same. That broke my heart. That really disturbed me. Oh, I see everybody mixing and mingling, mixing and mingling, mixing and mingling. That's right, y'all. Who got new videos up? So we can get to watching these videos and making sure. He started losing weight when you became ill. See, he knows that something is wrong with you. You know, and they can sense things. So he's sensing something is wrong with you. You're right, Killing Chain. People don't treat people right. 2 types of autism. I read that there's multiple levels to it. There's high functioning autism, and then there's different stages to it. You have a new video, Mr. Harold? Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Soup and Patty? Okay, I'm gonna go check it out, Tammy. Cause I know you did the stew. I saw when you did the chicken feet soup stew. But I don't know. I'm gonna do a whole lot of research, and I'm gonna do a whole nother video. Spectrum, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole lot more research and find out more, because this ticked me off. This really pissed me off. For real. Because parents already have to deal. Now she's gonna miss work for 5 days because he's suspended from school, because you know what? Nobody in the family gonna want to babysit him. And that's what I hate. The family members don't want to deal with them. They don't want to have the patience, but they always have something to say about how these children are raised. I don't like that. She's gonna have to miss work. She's gonna have to make sure she's home with him for the 5 days that he's out of school. Yes, and Jermaine loves his music. Oh, he know every song, every song. Oh Lord. She gonna have to stay home with him for these 5 days. She won't have nobody to stay with him. I hope she do have somebody that actually helps her with her child. Because my sister be wanting to go places. But the good thing is, now Jermaine is out of that level where he cuts up and react. Now he go with everybody. If a car running, he jumping in it. He loves to ride. But Zacaden is going to miss school for 5 days. And when he go back to school, I don't know how he's going to react when he goes back to school. If I was the mom. And I don't want to say she should homeschool him, because he does need to know, he needs to be in the public. He needs to. But if he's going to be treated that way, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. I really don't. But I'm not going to take up too much of you guys' time. I just wanted to come in and share this story with you guys to let you guys know that we need to really make a whole lot of noise about this, because we do have a lot of fellow YouTubers. We do have family members, friends. Oh, they can. Oh, wow. Wow. So we're gonna basically see, we're gonna go ahead on, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We need to put all the things that we know about it, we need to put it out there because people don't know. I'm learning things every day, and my nephew is 33 years old. I learn something new every single day about it because I didn't know. Wow. She accused you of labeling your child. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know, but we need to make something happen where they are treated the same. And it should be like the school. I mean, and they have a lot to deal with in public schools because then the children treat them differently. People look at them, stare at them, treat them funny, and they are happy. They are the easygoing people. They are extremely stressed out. Little things does trigger them. I mean, all I can do is pray that we find some kind of resolution to all of this, that we find some type of way that we can make it better for them, some way, somehow, because this is uncalled for. This was unnecessary. I just, this is so heartbreaking. And he said he started writing on the desk and everything. He was just so calm talking to the news. Like, I don't get it. I'm lost. I'm lost, y'all. But I'm not going to keep up too much of your time. I know everybody's out here trying to get their hustle on. Y'all trying to make these numbers pop. And guess what, y'all? I found her on Facebook. Oh, but this is old. This is her old page. But I'm going to try to contact the mom. I'm going to try to contact her and see, because this is crazy, y'all. Real crazy. Yeah, because this is an old page. She hasn't been on here since 2015. But we're going to find out. I'm going to find her. And I'm going to try to get as much information as I can. Let's see. Send her a friend request. And I'm going to try to see what I can find out, y'all. I'm going to try to contact her and let her know, I saw her story. And because it don't look like she's active on here. But I'm going to see what I can find out. But bye, guys. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know that this was going on. I will be posting a video up later. Y'all gonna have a little cooking with me time. I'm gonna look Instagram, Twitter. I'm gonna look for her on Instagram also, because most people more active, because her Facebook, she hasn't been really active on it. So I'm gonna go look for her on Instagram and Twitter and see if I can talk to her. And I'll definitely keep y'all updated and let you guys know whatever I find out. I'm also going to be doing a video today. It's going to be a cooking video. It's going to be a Louisiana dish. It's going to be a video. I'm not going to do a live. It's going to be a video. So Ding you on Instagram. That's so sweet. Yes, y'all. Okay, y'all connect with each other. I love you guys. Thank you guys for always showing up when I need y'all the most. Thank you guys. Let's keep on. Let's keep standing our grounds, and let's make sure that we get the word heard, because we don't want this happening to any of our fellow